Alrighty, let's do some happier things. All right, what's this? What's this? Hatemonger versus women. Hatemonger versus women. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, what have I missed on vacation? All right, what have I missed? What have I missed? What have I missed? We're back. We're back. All right, let's see.
Others, thank you for your cooperation.
I love Hatemonger, by the way. All right, I'm sorry to pause right away because this is gonna end up on the Blood Runks channel, but I love Hatemonger. You don't understand. I have been doing Hatemonger voices myself. You don't understand. I have been doing this the whole time. Did you know that 3,000 is the amount of people we will kill in our hate march? Like, I've actually been quoting this guy in real life.
During the globule check at the door, we must remain vigilant and ensure the icky oxygen thieves known as girls don't infiltrate and ruin our hallowed
Pesticide things with 5 subs.
spaces. Which brings me to the topic of today's sermon. The class of sub-hominids known as females.
Oh, God.
Females,
What is it, Hate Mace?
or girls, have a few distinct physiological differences from real humans.
Real humans.
Firstly, no skin sacs for globule insertion.
Bro, they can't even come back. They can't even. They were created inferior by God.
Space King made them inferior on
That's the same line. Okay.
purpose. Secondly, they contain a pressurized nutrient reactor inside their stomachs that can grow new humans.
That's pretty
How
base.
do the new humans get there, you ask? Well, I don't know.
I love how ultimately, like, these psycho warriors, like, these guys are just, like, 9-year-old boys. These are, like, 9-year-old boys that were genetically mutated. Like, they don't know how this works. Oh, my God.
Now, why did Space King give us these creatures instead of endless boys?
Great question.
It's simple.
Have more boys.
To tempt us from his path.
Oh, right.
As a test, which is why they have these boobies.
Oh, no. Oh, the freeze frame is cinema.
Evil. We mustn't
They are evil.
look at boobies. Boobies would take Space King and remake it into their image if
Their image is round.
given the chance. How would they destroy Space King, Hatemonger? Excellent question, Hate Mace. The same way they destroy everything. Commerce.
Damn.
This is how much on average females
No,
spend versus males.
This is the greatest ad for merch I have ever seen in my entire life. I am not even joking. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what to say. This is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Okay, I have to show you this. Hold up. Let me find this. Let me find this. I saw like a pretty insane graph, and it changed my life. I'm thinking of making an entire video because of how insane this graph is. Alright, so first, this tweet hit the timeline. Marriages used to last. Nah, bro, your grandma was chained by the ankle. And then a retweet. Women weren't allowed to open a bank account in the USA until 1974. And then the community note talks about how in the 1960s, both single and married women gained the right to open bank accounts. And then I saw something that will forever change the way I see the world. You people girl math your way into holding 2/3 of a multi-trillion-dollar debt bubble in less than half a century. You shouldn't have access to a bank account. And then I looked at this. And apparently the share of outstanding federal student loan debt is easily 2/3 women. It's 2/3. I'm like, I can't believe it. It's 2/3. It's 2/3 women. They did this in 50 years. That's crazy. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting.
Is it any wonder that the greedy money grubbers in charge distort things you love to cater to them?
Oh my God, that's why Hollywood went woke. To sell girl merch. What the fuck? Hey!
Which is why we must sell untold lunchboxes and garments.
Yeah, of course.
Wouldn't that make us the greedy money grubbers? Yes, Hate Mace, but for a good cause. Space King. Brothers,
Dude, this is gold. This is actual gold.
wish to be the first line of defense against the ruination of things you hold sacred, then support the survival of things like Space King, so that our crusade may continue. You're not canon.
That is the greatest insult. Oh, praise be to Space King. Praise be to Space King. You're not canon, and blows her head off. Oh. Yeah, we're uploading this to Nux Taku, actually. Sorry, Bloodrunks. This one's mine. We're keeping this clip.
The no girls.
Be positive.
Now lunchbox
Oh
and be
my
positive
God.
garments are available for a very limited time.
Bro!
Link
Bro!
in the description.
That's crazy.
Fund more episodes of Space King.
Dude, Space King's my favorite thing. Space King's my favorite thing. Dude, this is legitimately better than, like, any modern television show. I can't even think of it. I cannot think of a modern TV show that's this good. I can't. I bet you it's all sold out already. Dude, is that a lighter? Or tarot? Or, like, cards? Dude, this is sick. Oh my god. This is a condom? They have a Space King condom. That's the lighter case. Dude, they have a Space King condom? That's fucking... Praise be to Space... Space King's the greatest show ever. If you don't know Space King, you're a loser. Space King's the best. I'll see you later. Bye. Like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. Stay weird, fam.